Hi everyone, we are going through GST chapter. So today we will solve question number 7 of GST chapter, that is exercise number 1 of Amal Agrawal book. Here is our question number 7. Let's see what is given. A shopkeeper buys an article from a manufacturer for rupees 12,000 and marks up its price by 25%. The shopkeeper gives a discount of 10% on the marked up price, and he gives a further off season discount of 5% on the balance to a customer of TV if the sales are interested and the rate of GST is 12%. Then find the following things. Okay, now see, first of all we'll think how many persons are here. Shopkeeper, first person is shopkeeper, second one is manufacturer, and third one is consumer, customer. So there are three persons in this dealing. And first thing, what is given, a shopkeeper buys an article from a manufacturer for rupees 12,000. Okay, manufacturer has given an article for rupees 12,000 to the shopkeeper, and then shopkeeper, what he has done, that we need to understand. Marks up his price, that shopkeeper marks up his price, he raised his price by 25%. Means before selling to the consumer, what he did, he very smartly increased his price and marked it as 12,000 plus 25% of 12,000. And after marking, he has given two discounts also, so that customer will feel happy that he is getting two different discounts. First discount is 10% and second is 5%. So first of all we have to find out actually what is the selling price of the article for the shopkeeper, at what price he sold his item to the customer. Then we will proceed. So let's start. See, I made these three diagrams. First one here is manufacturer, then shopkeeper, then consumer. Manufacturer sold his item to the shopkeeper at cost of 12,000 rupees. So this is the selling price of the item for manufacturer. For shopkeeper it is cost price. Now shopkeeper, what he did, just now I have explained you. First of all, what he did, he has written mark price on his item. And what was the mark price? 12,000 plus 20, we will write here 25% of CP, because that was the cost price. This is cost price for shopkeeper and this will be mark price. What he has done, I will solve again here in detail and explain you what is going on actually. In short, I have tried to explain here that first of all, shopkeeper smartly raised his cost. He has written his own cost, whatever the price of the article, that was 12,000, then added 25% of 12,000 and then printed this price on his article. Okay, that will be mark price for the article. 12,000 which he has paid to manufacturer plus 25% more he has added in it, and then made it mark price for his article. And then he is showing his consumer that he is giving two successive discount on his item. First he has given 10% discount, and after that again one more discount, that is 5% discount. So we will find out actually shopkeeper sold at what rate to the consumer. We will find that, and then we will start our GST topic. So here what I want to mention here in this video, before doing GST chapter, I think all students must be very smart and very comfortable with discount topic, with loss and profit topic, because these are the previous and basic concepts, things which we need for GST chapter. Now we will proceed. When we'll get the answer of this one, then what is the thing, it is given that GST is 12% and that is interest rate. GST will be given as the dealing is interest rate. It means dealing is done in same state, so it will be divided into two parts: 6% central government CGST and 6% state government GST. Here shopkeeper will also pay both the things, 6%, and consumer will also pay 6% according to their prices. Okay, so we will start the sum here. First of all, for manufacturer, for this dealing we will solve here, and for this dealing we will solve right side. Or you can do one thing, after doing first dealing, after that you can do this part. I'm doing all the things together so that it will be clear to you that this part is going on and that part is going on. When the concept will be clear, then I will start continuing, okay, in a series, not left right. So let's start the sum. Selling price of article for manufacturer is equals to rupees 12,000. Therefore, input CGST. I hope you must understood what is input CGST, output CGST, because I think this is my 7th video. So input CGST is equals to what? It is 6% of 12,000. That is 6 by 100 into 12,000. This will be 0 cancel. So 6 into 120 is 720 rupees. Similarly, what? Input SGST is equals to what? 6%. Again the same amount we need to do, but please show these steps also. 6 by 100 into 12,000, that is equals to again rupees 720, right? Please show here. It means shopkeeper will pay 12,000 to the manufacturer. Manufacturer will keep this money with him only, but shopkeeper, the GST paid by shopkeeper, which is 720, just now we found that this is 720 and this is also 720. So shopkeeper will pay this tax to manufacturer, and total money will be paid to government by manufacturer. 720 to central government and 720 to SGST. It means shopkeeper will pay 12,000 plus 720 plus 720 for that article. Now the bigger part, we are going to solve this thing. First of all, we will find the selling price of the article according to the shopkeeper. So let's start here. First of all, what is the cost price of article? Means at what cost he bought it. Cost price. One thing you must remember, that in cost price or in selling price, tax is not included. Okay, so cost price of article was what? That was this thing, that was 12,000. Cost price of article was rupees 12,000, right? And what he has marked, that shopkeeper, what he has marked on his article, marked price of article, which is fixed by himself, that was shopkeeper. What he has done, he very smartly did one thing. He added 25% extra of the cost price. So I have written here CP plus 25% of CP. It means he has planned that I will collect this amount which already he has paid, and 25% more I will show as mark price to the customer. So what he has written as mark price 25 by 100 into 12,000. So 0000 means 12,000 plus 25 into 12 means 3,000, means 3,000 rupees extra he added, and on his article he has written that mark price of this item is, you just see the smartness of the shopkeeper. He has marked on his article that mark price of my article is 15,000, but because I am a very good shopkeeper, so I am going to give you 2 successive discount also, and the first discount is 10% and second is 5%. So he is not going to sell at this cost to the customer. What he will do, he will pay, so the first discount, successive discounts given by shopkeeper was 10% and 5%. So selling price of article after first discount will be what? Because he has written mark price minus 10% of mark price, whatever mark price he has written on the, and that was 15,000. 15,000 minus 10% of this is 15,000. 1020 cancel, so this will be 15,000 minus 1500, it means rupees. So after first discount the selling price will be 13,500, but this was not the selling price of the article because he said to the customer that I will give you 2 discounts. So final SP after giving second discount was what was that? That was 13,000 again, this amount minus 5% of this same amount. So this will be 13,000, 5% minus 5 by 100 into 13,500, 0 cancel, 13,500 minus 675, this will be rupees 12,825 rupees, right? So try to understand what he did. First of all, he has written he bought the item at 12,000. Okay, then on his article he has written that mark price of his item is 15,000, but he will sell it to the customer at the cost of 12,825 rupees. That's why I told you that this calculation will take time, and I hope you all students must be familiar with discount sums, loss and profit sums. So after solving that much steps, we reach to this point, that manufacturer will sell that item at 12,000 and shopkeeper will sell that same item at 12,825 rupees. Before these sums, what was the questions? Mostly this is given that 12,000 and the shopkeeper will take profit of 825 rupees. So directly we'll solve the sum. But as we will proceed to next question, the questions will be little bit tougher one. That's why we reach now up to this point. Directly question will not give you the answer that on 825 rupees profit he is selling the item. We need to reach up to this line first of all. That's why these questions contain maximum highest marks. Now we will start the sum. Now SGST, output SGST and CGST we will find out. Therefore output CGST which is paid by consumer is what? This will be 6% of 1285 12,825 rupees. 6 by 100 into 12,825 rupees, and this will be 6 into 12825 by 100. When you will multiply these two numbers, this will be 76950 divided by 100. So this is equals to 769.50 rupees. So this tax will be paid by consumer, this amount for the article and this amount as CGST, and similarly output SGST is equals to 6% of 12,825, and that will be also rupees 769.50. Now please show the diagram. See, customer will be paid 12,825 rupees for the article, and just now we have solved that he will pay 769 rupees 50 paise as tax to central government and 769 rupees 50 paise as tax to the state government as tax. So total amount paid by consumer will be this plus cost price of the article plus output CGST plus output SGST. So now up to this point all the sum will main part is solved. Now we will try to find out the answer of sub questions. So let's see what is the sub question. First question, seventh, first sub question, the price inclusive of tax. The price inclusive of tax under GST which the consumer pays for TV. This is first question. Second, the amount of the tax under GST paid by the shopkeeper to the state government, and the amount of tax under GST received by the central government. We are going to get the answer of these sub questions. So first question was the price inclusive means included, inclusive tax under means all the GSTs under GST which the consumer pays for that article. What is the article? Name is not given now. For that article is equals to CP plus output GST plus this is CGST plus output SGST. CP will be 12,825 plus 769.50 plus 769.50, and this will be total 14,364 rupees. This amount will be paid by consumer for that article. This is paid to the shopkeeper. This will be central government tax, state government tax. Second question was the amount of tax received by state government by the shopkeeper to the state government. Okay, to the state government is equals to output SGST minus input SGST. And what is output SGST? 769.50 minus 720. This will be rupees 49 rupees 50 paise. This tax will be paid by shopkeeper. You just see here. The question was the amount of the tax paid by shopkeeper to the state government. So shopkeeper, what he will pay? Collected tax from consumer minus paid tax to the manufacturer. That's why we have subtracted this amount from this one. Okay, one more thing I want to say. Instead of writing this, you may write this one also. What? SGST paid by consumer minus SGST collected by manufacturer. Both are correct. So either you will write this statement or this statement. Now third question, amount of GST received by central government means total GST, that is total GST, total CGST, that will be CGST paid by manufacturer plus CGST paid by shopkeeper. So what was the CGST paid by manufacturer? That was 720 rupees. That was 720. And what is paid by shopkeeper? This is 49 rupees 50 paise. So plus 49 rupees 50 paise. This will be rupees 769.50. Here your answer is over. Keep practicing so that you can solve easily all the sums of GST. Thank you, children.